Very good morning to all the members. Welcome to our classes. Today you will study about immediate causes of the World War I and World War II. Why this World War I and World War II occurred? What are the reasons? We will discuss briefly about this. Watch this video from beginning to end. Right, let's start. Now, we already learnt about how was the world, the beginning of 20th century. We know that entirely world was dividing into Western countries and other side rest of the world. We already discussed that Western countries are well developed. Understand? At the same time, Eastern countries, mostly rest of the countries, they face with poor and poverty. They fight for struggle. They fight for freedom, and most of the countries in the world was colonized by Western countries, means Western Europe countries. Understand? What was the immediate cause of World War I? Before this, we have to discuss briefly about situation. Understand? Yes. Actually, in the year 1870, Franco-Prussia War was held. What is Franco-Prussia War? Franco means France. Prussia means Germany. That war was held in 1870. Understand? Finally, in the war, Germany defeated France. అంటే జర్మనీ అనేది విజయం పొందింది. Understand? Look at this. Franco-Prussian War, which was held in 1870. Understand? In this war, France was defeated. Understand? France was defeated by the Germany. This war was ended with a treaty. What was the treaty? Yes, Franco-Prussian Treaty. What is Franco-Prussian Treaty? Which was held in 1871. Understand? So from the onwards, these two countries, France and Germany, both are enemies. Both are enemies. Keep in mind. Yes. Understand? At the same time, Germany occupied two important places of France. What are that? You can see Alsace and Lorraine. What is it? Alsace and Lorraine. These two places are occupied by Germany. Actually, these places belong to France. Okay? Right. From that onwards, all the European countries, there continuously fear of war. That's why they made alliance with the other countries. First, it started from Germany. Understand? Germany only. Germany started alliance with Austria, Hungary, Italy, and other countries. In this way, Triple Alliance was formed. What is Triple Alliance was formed in the year 1882. Very important. The Triple Alliance was formed by Germany. Understand? You can see first Germany made with alliance Italy. Understand? In the year 1882. Understand? Why Germany made alliance with Italy? Why? To save Italy from France. That's why made alliance. And another one, Germany made alliance with Austria in the year 1879. Understand? Save Austria from Russia. That's why initially the Germany chancellor at the time, Bismarck. What one? Bismarck. He made alliance, secret alliance. Finally formed as a triple alliance. Understand? Who organized this triple alliance? Germany only. Right? In the same way, England also made alliance. England, very important. All the European countries colonized all the other countries in the world. అంటే ప్రపంచం మొత్తం మీద ఉన్నటువంటి అదర్ కంట్రీస్ అన్నింటినీ కోలనైజ్ చేసినటువంటి అంటే పాలించినటువంటివి వలస పాలిత ప్రాంతాలుగా చేసుకున్నటువంటి కంట్రీస్ ఏవంటే యూరోపియన్ కంట్రీస్. సో ఇన్ దట్ ఫస్ట్ ప్లేస్ అండ్ పవర్ఫుల్ కంట్రీ ఎట్ ద టైమ్ Great Britain means England. So England also made alliance with other countries. It's known as Triple Entente. Very important. Triple Entente. So who led that Triple Entente? England. Triple Entente or Triple Entente. Triple Entente was formed by or led by Great Britain in the year 1907. Right? And next, who were in the triple entity? England, France, and Russia. Very important. England, France, Russia. England, France, and Russia. Right? And next important one, at the same time, you know, one side Germany, another side France. Understand? Those two are belong to European countries. France already defeated in Franco-Prussian War in the year 1870. After that made agreement. That's why one side Germany made alliance with other countries. At the same time, France also made alliance with very important some other countries. What are that other countries? France made alliance with Russia in the year 1891. France made alliance with Britain in the year 1904. Means 1904. These two are very important. France made alliance with Russia in the year 1891. France made alliance with Britain in the year 1904. In this way, secret groups or secret alliance were formed in the Europe. At that same time, all the people are facing fear and constantly they are facing in fear. Instead of real peace, they are facing treaties and alliance. Understand? At the same time, all the people facing that warfare. And finally, World War One started? What was the immediate cause or immediate provocation of World War One? June 28, 1914. At the time, major incident took place. What was that? June 28, 1914. Austrian king Archduke Franz Ferdinand and his wife Sophia visited Serbian country. At the same time, Ferdinand and his wife Sophia was murdered by Serbian fanatic person. What was his name? Gavrilo Principi. Actually, it was not mentioned in our textbook. Understand? So at the same time, these two were murdered by the Serbian fanatic. అంటే సెర్బియాకు సంబంధించిన ఒక ఉన్మాది చేతిలో వీరు హత్య గావించబడ్డారు. At the same time, Austria made ultimatum to the Serbia. At the same time, Serbia was not replied properly, did not give reply properly. That's why after 30 days, means after 1 month, Austria declared war on Serbia. This is very, very important. When did happen this? Exactly, the First World War began July 28, 1914. What is July 28, 1914. This was the First World War One was started. Who attacked that? Austria attacked on Serbia. Understand? At the same time, we already discussed that number of European countries are made alliance with that other countries. అంటే యూరోపియన్ కంట్రీస్ అనేవి కొన్ని సీక్రెట్ అలయన్స్గా ఫార్మ్ అయినాయి. ఆల్రెడీ మనం డిస్కస్ చేసుకున్నాం. జర్మనీ, ఆస్ట్రియా, ఇటలీ, హంగేరీ వీటితో అలయన్స్ అయింది. అట్ ద సేమ్ టైం ఫ్రాన్స్ ఆల్సో మేడ్ అలయన్స్ విత్ రష్యా అండ్ గ్రేట్ బ్రిటన్, మీన్స్ ఇంగ్లాండ్. సో దెన్ Austria declared war against of Serbia. At the same time, this war was began with very small incident. This war was began with two small countries, Austria and Serbia. Austria and Serbia. At the same time, Austria was supported by Germany. Understand? Austria was supported by Germany. And next, Germany and other countries, Turkey, Hungary, these are all other countries were supported by Austria. Next, Serbia was supported by England. What is England? At the same time, England also formed that Triple Entente in the year 1907 with France and Russia. These countries also joined. Immediately after that, England, then France joined, then Russia also joined. Finally, this World War One started. One side Central Powers and the side Triple Entente Very, very important. What is central powers? Yes, look at this central powers. Another one is triple entente. Understand? Observe. Central powers was led by Germany. Triple entente was led by Great Britain or England. Understand? You can see central powers. What other countries joined? Yes, it is Germany. In the first World War One, Germany, Austria, Hungary, Turkey. These are the groups of central powers. And another side, triple entente group means it was led by England, France, Russia, and China. Okay, China, India also joined, Japan also joined. Understand it is in this side. And very, very important, Italy also joined. What is Italy? Italy also joined in the side of England only. Understand? Very, very important, England. That's why finally, who won the war? World War One. Who won the World War One? Yes. Triple Entente group means England and that alliance. These two groups, and finally France, Russia, and England, these were victorious in the year 1918. At the time, Germany was defeated, and also other countries, alliance countries, also defeated by this triple entente group. Understand? So, understand here it is the World War. What was the period of World War One? 1914 to 1918. When did this World War begin? July 28, 1914. What was the immediate cause? Archduke Franz Ferdinand murdered by Serbian fanatic. Simply remember his name, Ferdinand. Ferdinand was murdered by Serbian fanatic. That's why Austria declared war on Serbia. This was the immediate provocation of World War One. This World War One ended with one treaty. What was the treaty? Yes. Understand? This was Treaty of Versailles in the year 1919. The peace agreement was held between the victorious powers, 5 big victorious powers, and vanquished powers. What are the 5 big victorious powers? This is very, very important. Understand? What are that? Vanquished powers means losers. Victorious means winners. You know that winners here, Great Britain, France. Understand it is. In that World War One, Russia was withdrawn from 1917. Russia was withdrawn from the World War One in the year 1917 because at the time Russian Revolution was there. Russian Revolution. Then this side America was joined. Understand? America was joined in the side of Britain. Catch my point? So finally, Who won the victory in the World War One? Britain group, and Britain and Italians means triple entente group was victorious. Understand? అయితే ఇందులో చివరి వరకు ఉన్నటువంటి కంట్రీస్ ఏవి అంటే బ్రిటన్, ఫ్రాన్స్, అమెరికా lately joined country. America lately joined country in the World War One, and Japan and also Italy. So these were the winners and victorious powers. These are also called as victorious powers. And who are the losers? Means vanquished powers. They are called as vanquished powers. Observe all the central powers, mainly Germany, Austria, Hungary. Understand? So these are all Turkey. These are all countries who are vanquished powers. Understand? So these vanquished powers were not invited to the Treaty of Versailles. Understand? The peace treaty of Versailles held in the Versailles. Versailles is located in Paris. Located in Paris. You know what is the capital of France? Paris only. It is a mirror hall. The conference was Versailles Treaty Conference was held in the mirror hall of Paris. So it is located in Versailles only. How many countries were invited in that? Totally 32 delegates were attended. Delegates means the countries, chief persons were invited, 32. Who were not invited in that? Vanquished powers were not invited to the conference. Germany and Italians. And Russia also not invited because it was withdrawn from World War One from 1917. That's why. Understand? And finally, in this conference, Treaty of Versailles, Germany was forcefully signed. Actually, Germany and Italians were not invited, even though they signed. That's why Germany wanted to take revenge. This led to this Second World War. This was the main cause, major cause for the Second World War happened. Understand? It is long-term causes of the World War One. Okay. So what are the long-term causes of the World War One? We already learnt about immediate causes of the World War One and World War Two also. In this topic, we will discuss about long-term causes of the World War One. So what are the long-term causes of the World War One? First one, aggressive nationalism. Look at this, aggressive nationalism. Another one, imperialism. And third one, it is militarism. And fourth one, secret alliance. You can easily remember this small code is there. AIMS, aims. You can see this AIMS. A means aggressive nationalism, I means imperialism, M means militarism, and S means secret alliance. Okay, so right now, aggressive nationalism. What is this aggressive nationalism? First one, it is nationalism is a positive impulse. Impulse means what? It is a motivation. It is very important for every country and every person. Nationalism. What is this nationalism? Nationalism means pride for their own country, means respect their own country. and at the same time respect towards other countries also. It is called nationalism. But this aggressive nationalism, what is this aggressive nationalism? Aggressive nationalism means respect for their own country, means pride for their own country, at the same time hatred towards other countries. This is called as aggressive nationalism. This is not good for present situation. But mostly in the European country, initially nationalism, based on that nationalism, the European countries, most of the European countries, they started their unification and developed that new modern nations based on the nationalism only. Some important countries like Italy and Germany, these two countries were first used this nationalism. Unification of Italy and unification of Germany, these two were developed and established their nations. Okay, next, fascist domination. Fascist domination was developed by Italy. Fascist domination means it is also one kind of ideology, pride for their own country and hatred towards other countries. So this was developed by Italy, fascism. In the year 1923 by the Mussolini. He was the leader of the Italy, Mussolini. Whereas in Germany, socialist Nazism was developed by Germany only. Who was the leader at the time? Bismarck. Bismarck was the leader at the time. Correct? So now, discuss about imperialism. What was imperialism? It is a political and economic exploitation of the other countries. So during the time of independence, means before independence, India was exploited politically and economically by the other European countries, mostly Britain. Do you understand this point? So this kind of situation known as imperialism. Imperialism means one country, they wanted to occupy other countries at the same time, so they exploited the other countries politically and economically and ruled and established their colonies. So this kind of situation known as imperialism. Okay? And the Europe, mostly in the European countries, industrial capitalism was developed in Britain, Germany and USA and other countries also. At the same time, so they wanted to develop their trade and they wanted to develop their markets, and at the same time banks also there and financial institutions also there, they can collect that money. So that's why they wanted to develop their colonies, because of they wanted to get the raw materials and safe investment the places. They searched for safe investment places. So that's why so they developed that colonies throughout the world. Understand it is? And next one. In this situation, world industrial powers and new industrial powers, they started started rivalry, means hatred each other. What are the countries? New industrial powers. Mostly Japan, Italy, and Germany, and other countries are there. So they wanted to redraw the colonies of the world. At the same time, the situation was opposed by the world European powers, means world European colonies or world European colonies. What are that world colonial powers? Mostly Britain and other important countries there. Britain, France, Russia, these are that world European powers. It leads to that. It leads to war situation. So this is also one kind of long-term causes one. This is called imperialism. And next one it is militarism. What is this militarism? Military means if any country, if they wanted to develop that military, means soldiers. So every country they thought that militarism is the best way to solve all the problems and secure their country and protect their country. That's why most of the European and other countries they developed that militarism and armaments. Military means armaments only. You can observe that. Look at this. Look at this picture. 6 big powers. They increased the 300% armaments. Look at this picture. Observe. Here it is from 1800 to 80. From 1800 to 80, 132 million pounds arm races or armaments are there. From this, from 1914, 397 million pounds are there. Means in between this period, nearly 300% of armaments are increased by the 6 big powers are there. Understood? What are that 6 big powers? You can easily remember by using one small code. Look at this. Look at this board. Big France. B-I-Z. Big. F-R-A-N-C. You can calculate from first one B. Britain. Great Britain. I means Italy. G means Germany. And F means France. And R means Russia. A means Austria. So these are the 6 big powers are there. They developed their armaments. Understood? And now we'll discuss about secret alliances. What is the secret alliances? You already learnt in 9th class. 1870, Franco-Prussian War was held. Franco-Prussian War was held. Franco-Prussian War is also known as France and Germany War. Franco means France. Prussia means Germany. This war was held in 1870. At the time, France was defeated by Germany. Means Germany won the war. This war was ended by a treaty, Franco-Prussian Treaty, in the year 1871. At the time, France and Germany both are enemies. Finally, Germany won the victory. France was defeated. Both are belong to that European country, and that's why they started secret alliance with the other countries. Understood? Here you can observe. First, Germany started that secret alliance in the year 1879 to save Austria from Russia. Understood? Germany maintained secret alliance with Austria in the year 1879 to save Austria from Russia. Similarly, Germany made alliance with Italy also in the year 1882. Italy to save Italy from France. Understood? So this was happened. Vice versa, France also made alliance with other countries. France made alliance with Russia in the year 1891. And next, France made alliance with Britain in the year 1904. And next, Britain country also during the World War time, before World War time, Triple Entente was led by, means formed by England country in 1907. Similarly, Triple Alliance led by Germany. So, what are the countries we already learnt? Triple Alliance like Germany, Austria, Hungary, and other countries are there. Similarly, in the Triple Entente formed by England in 1907, what are the countries there? England, Russia, and France. Do you understood? So these are the long-term causes of the World War I. Thank you. మరిన్ని వీడియోస్ కోసం మా ఛానల్ని సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేయండి, షేర్ చేయండి, అండ్ ఫైనల్లీ క్లిక్ ఆన్ ది బెల్ ఐకాన్. థ్యాంక్ యూ.